Photo by Jabin Botsford, The Washington Post via Getty Images. When McNamee, Getty Images Everything you need to know about the world this morning, curated by Vice. U.S. News. Mueller reportedly wants to interview Trump. The president's lawyers are considering an interview with the special counsel team looking into Russian election interference, according to anonymous sources. One described negotiations over the format as a collaborative approach. Trump's legal team is reportedly exploring alternatives to a sit-down interview, including written answers or a signed affidavit. NBC News. The Department of Homeland announced Monday that around 200,000 people from El Salvador in the U.S. with temporary protected status must leave the country by September 9, 2019 or face possible deportation. The special status was granted back in 2001 after earthquakes devastated the Central American nation. El Salvador's Foreign Minister Hugo Martínez said his country would focus on the U.S. Congress in the hopes legislation might prevent mass deportations. The nation was hit with 16 different billion-dollar events last year. The report also noted 2017 was the third hottest year ever recorded in the U.S. Vice News. SpaceX might have lost its secret government satellite. The Zuma satellite, launched Sunday by Elon Musk's company on behalf of an unknown government agency, did not go into orbit and is believed lost. Lawmakers in Congress have reportedly been briefed on the failed mission.Northrup. Grumman, the contractor who constructed the satellite, said, "We cannot comment on classified missions." The Wall Street Journal. CBS News. International news. North Korea. To compete in Winter Olympics, officials from North and South Korea have agreed that Pyongyang will send athletes, delegates, journalists, and supporters to the Games next month following talks in their demilitarized zone. South Korean officials said they had proposed further discussions about the North's nuclear program. The talks, the first between the two countries since 2015, resumed Tuesday. BBC News. Syrian military says Israel attacked arms base. Israel launched air missiles and ground-to-ground rockets at a weapons stash near the capital of Damascus. Syrian armed forces claimed their own air defense system blocked some strikes and that at least one Israeli rocket was shot down. A prosecutor was looking to investigate the allegation made by a French consumer rights group that the feature is part of the company's deliberate obsolescence of products. Lawsuits have already been filed in the U.S. Reuters. Tunisian demonstrator dies after protest. 155-year-old man died and 5 others were hurt after anti-government campaigners clashed with police in Taberba outside the Tunisian capital of Tunis. The Interior Ministry said it was likely the victim died after inhaling tear gas. Protests have taken place across the country following tax hikes in the January 1 budget. Al Jazeera. Everything else. The Weeknd cuts ties with H&M over racist ad. The artist said he was deeply offended by the clothing retailer's ad showing a black boy wearing a hoodie that read "Coolest Monkey in the Jungle." The Weeknd said he will no longer work with the company. H&M apologized for the now deleted ad, which appeared on its British website, and has also pulled the product. Noisy. TBS cancels Louis the 100th. K's animated comedy The Network has officially ditched The Cops, a C. K-produced show initially suspended after he admitted the sexual harassment allegations against him were true. The show's production company FX has also severed its connection to the comedian. The Hollywood Reporter The Shape of Water leads BAFTA nominations. Guillermo del Toro's movie received 12 nominations for the British Academy of Film and Television Arts 2018 awards. 3 billboards outside Ebbing, Missouri and Darkest Hour are both up for 9 awards at February's ceremony in London. Variety Get Out College Course to become Webiner. The UCLA course on Jordan Peele's acclaimed movie, entitled The Sunken Place, Racism, Survival, and Black Horror, is to be made available as a public webinar. The 6 non-credit lectures cost $348 to view. ID billionaire to spend $40 million in bid to impeach Trump. Former hedge fund manager Tom Steyer said it will spend $30 million in boosting youth turnout and another $20 million in his need to impeach campaign. Steyer has already spent $20 million on TV ads since October. Vice News. Make sure to check out the latest episode of Vice's daily podcast. Today we're revisiting the FCC's net neutrality repeal and taking a look at how states are fighting back.